It's a new year. It's a new team. It's a new game.
You're working and prepping hundreds of days and hundreds of hours.
It's a grind, 24/7 football nonstop.
I hear the pads popping. I see people coming together as a group. As a football junkie, that's art.
No matter how many ice baths you get in, you're gonna be hurting a little bit.
Those fall Saturdays are the culmination of months of sweat and blood.
It's a dream that you've been thinking about all your life, but once you get there, it can be an eye-opening experience.
Got your juices flowing, you're excited, you're anxious.
We always tell each other one unit, one goal. Approach every day like it's your last.
Intercepted! He's gonna score! Touchdown! It is picked off! He's gonna get a pick six! Oh, did he catch it? Yes!
Our ultimate goal is to win a Big Ten championship. Anything less is unacceptable in our eyes.
Braxton is a dynamic athlete. I'd probably say Percy Harvin's number one. Braxton's number two.
Miller kept it. Miller dances. Touchdown. What a play.
That 1 yard run against Penn State, not many human beings could do that.
Against Cal, the whole week they were saying they don't have a spy on me. I think it was the safety number 6.
And so we made a point throughout the week and kind of put his picture in his scouting report and all that stuff and said, hey, it's you versus him.
Can you make him miss? And when I got my chance, I made him miss.
Design run for Miller. Nifty footwork. And now plenty of running room down the near sideline. Touchdown.
We've done a little bit of analysis, and he's not a great scrambler.
Of his 1,200 rushing yards, there's only a couple hundred of them that are on scrambles. The rest are design quarterback runs.
Design quarterback run. Miller weaving inside the 5. Touchdown!
Heisman talk. I think his numbers are comparable to most of the maybe quarterbacks that are being considered for the award.
Here's Tebow. He'll keep it up the middle. Touchdown!
I talked to Tim Tebow the other day. Tim won it in '07. I think Tim has some qualities that Braxton can learn from. Braxton doesn't have the habits that a Tim has. You know, Tim was a very talented player that just made himself a great player by his just approach to the game.
Watch film, take notes, take an active role in that when coaches can't be around, and then take it and run with it and be who you are. That's what it's going to take to become one of the all-time greats, which he certainly has the potential to be.
Beautiful throw and a touchdown!
He's really good and hasn't even scratched the surface of his potential.
Wisconsin's a great team. It's the last home game we have for this season, so it would not only be big for this season, but it would continue on for next season as well. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of the other seniors because, you know, it's definitely not been easy. When you work so hard, you know, every day, you know, in the off season and during the season, and you don't get the results you want, it's definitely a challenge to stay motivated.
It's been an interesting ride for him. I know that he's had great heartache over the losses that they've had.
I remember vividly a conversation we had with Will after the Northwestern game, his sophomore year. He said, you know, the only thing I'm really going to take away from my years as a college football player are memories, and I don't have a good memory yet.
My parents have been extremely supportive, and they're the one thing that's, been consistent the past 5 years. And I've always kind of used them as someone I could talk to and confide in.
I always say, Will, this is a life lesson. This football is a life lesson. You'll learn so many things about your resilience, about your integrity.
The young guys probably don't, appreciate it, but when you get to this point, it's, you look back and see how much you've been through, everything you fought for, and to be able to kind of put a stamp on it is pretty nice.
For me, this weekend is really amazing that after 5 years, it'll be coming to an end, this journey that I've been on with Will.
His games have been a catalyst to bring the family together, and in ways and times that would not otherwise have happened. So I'm just, I will miss that.
My family has been unbelievable, and I love them very much, and just, it's been great, and I'm looking forward to this last home game here.
November is the month of champions, and you hope you put yourself in position to have a championship run. We're right there in the front seat of the car. We're not driving it, kind of riding shotgun a little bit, but nonetheless, we're in the most important month of the season, and Venric Mark has been the biggest catalyst to our success.
He'll return from there to the 30, along the sideline, 40, 45, cuts it back in at midfield. He's at the 40, angling left 30, 25, 20. Venric Mark is going all the way. Touchdown, Northwestern. Venric Mark.
Venric's just been an explosive playmaker in our offense that can do all things, at that running back position. He can catch passes, hit it up in the hole, or stretch it outside with his speed.
Venric Mark turns it up, end zone touchdown.
He's a little guy. He likes to think he's, 220 pounds, but, he's fearless.
I'm 5'7", about $170. I'm not the typical big back. At the end of the day, I like to hear that it really is fuel. I was told you can't really hold up in the Big Ten play when you're 170-something pounds and you're that high. You have to gain weight.
Venric Mark, right up the middle, 35-30, goodbye.
The best part about Venric, as far as his size, is dynamite comes in all kinds of packages, but it's just as destructive.
It's kind of like a meditation for me playing football. I can release a lot of different things out when I'm on the field, and that's why I run the way I run. Once I see a hole, I just make one move and I go. My main goal was to prove to myself, the coaches and my teammates that, I can do it. And so far, it's been a success.
The Journey, Big Ten Football 2012 is brought to you by Best Buy.